guys, it's a new Sunday Spotlight. Sorry I haven't been posting in a while, but I just got really busy and I'm really excited for this next one because it was suggested to me by one of my good friends, Christine, who is a true artist, and I mean that literally. She is very creative and she has got a blog, which I'll link down below if she lets me, but I can prove it to you because look at this notebook. This is where I take some notes. Duh. And it's got just dots all over it and she's turned them into little characters. Like, seriously, she's a genius. That's me and a microphone because I like singing. And this is what we used to do at uni because we got so bored. Today's Sunday Spotlight is Julianne Moore, which is very fitting. So thank you, Christine, for an amazing suggestion. She just won the Oscar for Best Actress in a Lead Role for Still Alice, which I saw about 2 weeks ago and I loved it. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I won Double Pass. I entered some magazine thing and it was just really lucky. And I also got a copy of the book, which my mum is currently reading, so I don't have it with me, but the book is very good and I don't think it affects whether you read it first or watch it first. I just think you should do both. So I loved that movie and you should definitely check that out. Julianne Moore is an American actress and fun fact, her name is actually Julie Space Ann, but when you enter into the Screen Actors Guild you can't have any similar names to anyone, so she just merged them together, which I just think it's really interesting. Like, I don't know much about acting, but that is apparently a huge thing to apply for your SAG card, so it's pretty cool. What I didn't know is that she's got a lot of background in theatre. She went to Boston University, she studied performing arts, she did so many plays, and before she was a big star she kind of did a lot of TV shows, which in the acting world TV is sort of not as prestigious as having a film out, which is weird because I love TV. Julianne's first big break was in Jurassic Park, the sequel called The Lost World, and I think she was in her late 20s, 30s around this time. I haven't seen any of the Jurassic Park movies, don't kill me, but that was apparently her first big thing, so maybe I should check those out. She was also in The Big Lebowski, another, you know, critically acclaimed film. She did a couple of romantic movies. I feel like this was the early 90s, middle 90s era, where she did The End of the Affair and Far From Heaven. And what I didn't realize about Julianne Moore is that she is a huge deal. Like, she is really legit amazing. I didn't notice because, I don't know, I've seen her here and there and I do feel like she's in a lot of films, but I didn't know how much work she'd actually done, and I've written this down because it's amazing. Okay, she's been nominated for 5 Academy Awards, 8 Golden Globe Awards, 7 Screen Actors Guild Awards and 4 BAFTA Awards. And out of all of that she's won about 6 of them. I'm really excited that I'm talking about her today because she won her first Academy Award in all her career last week. She's never won one before and people were saying, you know, it's about time. We've been giving it to the same people for so many years and I'm just so proud of her. Like, it just made me feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I became a Julianne Moore fan in time, you know what I mean? The first time I saw Julianne Moore was in 30 Rock, where she played Alec Baldwin's character Jack's childhood girlfriend. Well, childhood girlfriend, that sounds weird. Well, she played Jack's girlfriend, his old flame from high school, and I wasn't really sold on her back then because she was doing this Boston accent, but then I realized she was born in Boston, so she has to be doing a good one, right? Anyway, never mind that. I still enjoy her chemistry with Alec, which is why I reckon she cast him to be her husband in Still Alice, because I'm just like, 30 Rock reunion. The first serious film I saw her in was The Hours, and I got this for my Meryl Streep collection, and I love this movie. It's very, you either like it or you don't. It's very particular taste, but I do love it. It's about 3 women at different points in their life. She's sort of a woman of the 1950s. Nicole Kidman plays Virginia Woolf and Meryl Streep plays present day Virginia Woolf. So they're all kind of shades of Virginia Woolf, dealing with the society and whatnot. But I love Julianne Moore in this film, and she must have loved doing it because she got to work with Meryl Streep, which is like better than an Oscar. The next thing I've seen her in is Crazy Stupid Love. I actually forgot she was in this, but now that I know it's her, I just love this movie even more. I've mentioned it so many times. It's a great rom-com slash drama slash sort of independent but not really film, and it's just about the struggles of, you know, her marriage. I also mentioned this in my baby edition of Friday Films, 9 Months with Hugh Grant. They're really cute. They're both super young. It's not like an amazing film, but if you like these 2 actors you're just going to enjoy it anyway because, you know, why not reflect back on the sort of non-recognized parts of their career? It's fun, isn't it? Besides, this was like $2. And the next one I started watching last night. I haven't finished it because I really need to wrap my head around what really happens. It's a TV movie. It's called Game Change, and it's based on the Sarah Palin election of 2012, I believe. And I love TV movies. I think they have a great balance between, you know, reality and tackiness that I just really like. Her Sarah Palin impression is so good. It's probably second best to Tina Fey's. So yeah, of course I had to get this. It's an ex-rental, which is why it's a bit damaged. But I really wanted to see it, and I will keep you updated on Twitter when I do finish it. It's really great so far. And the last one I own is Laws of Attraction, and I must tell you, this is totally a guilty pleasure. I actually bought it because I found out that Michael Sheen was a rock star in it, and I just thought that was so weird, and I love him, so I thought I'd buy it. But then I ended up really, really loving it. I mean, it's got Pierce Brosnan. She's a lawyer, and it's, well, they're both lawyers actually, and they just fall in love. It's just your standard rom-com, but I watched this 3 times already, like just in the space of a month. So I love this movie. It's so weird. My friend actually suggested her to me because she was in Don Jon, which I haven't seen, but I'm really curious about it now. She was also in The Kids Are All Right, The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1 and 2. I believe she's in both, which I have not seen. She was also in Maps to the Stars, which was an independent film released last year with Robert Pattinson and Mia Wasikowska, which I think looks really sort of strange, so I'm not sure about it yet, but I will watch it eventually. She's also in A Single Man, Chloe, all these movies that I've seen on TV, just little bits of, but I have not really sat down. I've got to mention another one I don't own but I have seen, which is Carrie, the remake, and I'm not really all for the remake, but she is creepy in that. And it just occurred to me how versatile she is. Like, sometimes she would just change her hair color and she'd be a different character, but it's not like a completely transformative versatile as if she's putting on an animal suit. It's just sort of an inner character kind of thing. I can't explain it, but I think she's really talented and she's gonna have a really long career. Fun fact about Julianne Moore, she is actually, as well as being an actress, she is a children's author, and she has a series of books called Freckleface Strawberry, and it's to teach kids about how bullying is bad, especially when you have red hair and lots of freckles, and I need to find that, especially because I work in a library. I'm gonna go look for that right now. And I think she's got the perfect life. Her family is so adorable. She's got a boy and a girl, and they both look like her. It's basically mini Julianne, and she brings them to a lot of events and stuff, so that's why I always see pictures. I know some celebrities are quite private about that stuff, but she's not, and they are adorable. Before I forget, I have to connect her to last week's Sunday Spotlight, who was Zac Efron, so let me try that out. Zac Efron was in Are We Officially Dating / That Awkward Moment, I don't know what the title is, with Miles Teller. Miles Teller was in Footloose with Julianne Hough. Julianne Hough was in Rock of Ages with Alec Baldwin, and Alec Baldwin was in Still Alice with Julianne Moore, or 30 Rock, but you can only do films. So yay, I did it! That's all for my Sunday Spotlight today. What are your favourite Julianne Moore films, and what ones do you recommend to me? I know I have a long way to go. She's done like 82 projects. I just looked at the list and I was like, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time. Bye!